Buenas tardes, me llamo Jimbo Blaney de Samba y estamos hablando desde el Hotel Pascuales, que es de mi amigo de Edgar Álvarez. Y aquí tenemos a 2 veces campeón mundial bodyboard, Tristan Roberts. Y vamos a hacer una platicada sobre quién es Tristan. Entonces, ahorita va a estar medio diferente porque tengo que hablar en inglés y le voy a decirlo en corto de lo que dijo. Entonces voy a tratar de hacer un poco de los dos. ¿Listo? Tristan, anyway, you're probably like, wait, what the hell? Nah, yeah. So, my question is, okay, here's the first question. How old were you since, or how did you got to know the bodyboard, the sport?
Yeah, I think I was super young, and luckily I had like an older brother and his friends that were already in the sport before me. So when I was like 7 years old, I was kind of just following them to the beach, wanting to be like Big Brother, you know, just doing what he does, and ended up picking up a bodyboard and fell in love with it from day one, and kind of just...
At 7?
Yeah, 7 years old. So yeah, that's when I just got into it and haven't turned back since.
Okay, empezó a los 7 y fueron de unos compañeros que conoció en Dallas, en South Africa, en Sudáfrica. Entonces, de los 7 años tiene conociendo al bodyboard y ahí empezó. How old are you right now?
27.
27?
Yeah.
¿Saben qué es 27? 27. Okay, so anyways, hopefully they can understand a lot what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you got the bodyboard, and then when is it when you started competing? At what age was it?
I think I was like maybe like 10 years old, and I was doing like some national events, like as under the boys under 12 division. I did like 1 or 2 events then, and yeah, luckily for me in South Africa, we had a bit of a national circuit, so there were some contests, local contests for me to do, and that's kind of where I started, you know, my love for competing started at a very young age, and I was kind of just, you know, involved in the competitive scene from the age of about 10 years old, and yeah, that's...
Well, there wasn't a lot of bodyboarders back in the day.
There were a lot of bodyboarders in South Africa, and that's why it was easy for me at that point to get involved. You know, I just kind of followed along with, you know, watching people compete, and that's how to do it. This is how I want to try, and, you know, taking a page out of their book. So luckily those local contests set me up to compete on the big scene.
Regional, states?
Yeah, regional events. We had states events.
Local events.
Yeah, all those events. Now we have some bigger events too in South Africa, which is really great, which is recognized internationally, which is...
I heard that IBC wanted to grab South Africa.
Yeah,
Has that happened yet?
Yeah, we did one event there 2 years ago. It was a bit tricky with the conditions. It was like really big and stormy. So they set up as a speciality event for this year at a new location to try and see if they can bring it back next year into the new location. And
That's really cool. Any white sharks?
Hopefully not.
Entonces, para hacerlo en corto, empezó a los 7, empezó a competir en los regionales o locales de los 10 años y no había tiburones blancos, pero sí hay muchos bodyboarders ahí. Do you have any pro bodyboarders there besides you?
Yeah, but before me, from my time, we had Andre Buerta, who was the youngest world champion ever. He was 17 years old when he won his first world title. Andre Buerta.
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 Like B-O-T-H-A.
T-H-A.
Oh, T-H-A.
Yeah.
Bota. Like Bota.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, exactly.
Andre Bota fue un campeón mundial de Sudáfrica también antes de él. Lo voy a investigar ya en Google llegando a la casa.
Yeah, we had Jared Houston, Ian Campbell, we had Mark
Jared Houston there?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Jared Houston.
Yeah.
I heard about him.
So there were a lot of world champions out of South Africa before I got to the stage. So it definitely did help me in the sense that they they could help me with what I needed to know and where I needed to go. And
So
show me the
you
ropes.
started hanging out with them, and,
Yeah, exactly.
and then it's more like a competition, rather than watching them doing the maneuvers.
Yeah.
You're like, okay, well,
Yeah, they were also a lot older than me, so I guess like at a certain point they were very happy to see someone from the new generation that's really eager to chase world titles and world tour events. So they definitely helped me and gave me a lot of advice through my career when I was younger too.
oh wow. Entonces lo que dice que como Jared Houston y otros pros que tenían ahí, pues ahí le dieron consejos cómo hacer las maniobras y se lo llevaron en pues, lugares para ir a surfear. Wow, that's pretty interesting. I have heard of Jared Houston, but I didn't know he was South African.
Yeah.
So, talk about South Africa. How was the environment there? I mean, it's more like the conditioning of living. Because I watch a lot of movies, and I know movies are movies, right?
Yeah.
There's the violence and stuff.
Exactly.
I don't know if that's the case.
Yeah, I think in a lot of aspects it relates a lot to Mexico in the sense of like, you know, it's a beautiful place, beautiful country. There's wealthy people, there's poor people, there's also like room to live a good lifestyle where you can surf incredible waves, and you have such a really big coastline to chase waves along it, and the cost of living is kind of cheap compared to the rest of the world. So in that sense, I was really grateful to grow up in South Africa. I think if you live the lifestyle that we live of chasing waves and, you know, living on the beach, you're never going to really find yourself in trouble. So yeah.
So it's kind of like you said. It's kind of like Mexico.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like
a lot of things.
Cheap. And
yeah.
With your own, a lot of points to go to.
Yeah. A lot of waves, cheap, it's easy lifestyle.
Wow. Yeah, we were talking about the great whites, and like I said, I watch a lot of these movies, so you had to ask about that because we do have sharks here, like the bulls and the tigers.
Yeah.
And recently, the past 5 months, in the last 5 months, we had like 4 shark attacks, like from here to Acapulco.
Yeah.
But we have like 3 of them around here. One in Milwaukee, the other one between like Playa de Oro, and I think there was a fisherman that got attacked by Manzanillo too. I forgot what beach it was. But yeah, and then Acapulco has some more. And it looks like it's like a shark season or what's up, but we're grateful not to have those great whites like you guys do.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure there has been a couple of great whites lurking around here in the past. You know, it's not
say that,
of course, but I don't think they're not any more dangerous than bull sharks and tiger sharks. You know, I think to me, I would rather have those great whites around than bull sharks, to be honest. But I think,
well, you got all that over there too.
Yeah, where I live, I don't have bull sharks or tigers. It's only great whites. But if you head up to like the warmer water and the stretch of South Africa, you'll find bull sharks and tigers and everything.
So these South Africa, it's the coldest part, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You need wetsuit and all that, but then you're more up to the north.
Yeah.
You don't need much of a wetsuit.
Yeah, more up the east coast. If you go up the east coast, it gets really warm. Yeah, you'll use like a spring suit or whatever.
Wow. And you ever had any complications with the revolution that goes on there?
That's the thing. I think like there are small complications every day, you know, but we've become accustomed to it and we live with that stuff every day. And it's not, like I said, if you live our lifestyle and you don't buy into the bullshit, all of that.
Kind of like here with
exactly.
cartels and stuff. Well, the same shit.
Yeah, you can live your lifestyle and be quite well okay and really happy. And just comes down to choices, right?
Yeah, it all depends. That's what, like in the Club Lemonade, my club, is when I'm trying to take the kids out of the streets so they won't go to that lifestyle, so they can live longer years. So yeah, I'm not going to translate all that because that's a lot to translate. So we're going to have to do the private. So yeah, okay. So at 10, professionally, when you started competing, what age?
Well, I finished school before I took on like the world tour at 18, but before then I was doing like 1 or 2 international events like within my school holidays so I think at the age of 16 I competed in the ISA World Games, which was in Venezuela.
ISA?
Yeah.
ISA,
yeah.
And bodyboarders?
Yeah. The ISA World Games in 2016.
Yeah, that's right.
That was my first international travel when I was 16.
2016, I believe that Brian Lopez and Alfonso Pineda from here, they were sponsored by Woodward. And so they got sent to Iquique, I believe, where you're going.
Okay.
They had the ISA in
exactly.
2015, 2016.
Yeah.
Estaba hablando sobre lo de Brian y Pineda. No sé qué año era, si era 2015 o 2016 que fueron a Iquique, pero ahí puedes comentar. But yeah, okay. So that's your first international, your first event. And what was your first bodyboard? What mark was it?
My first bodyboard was like a really cheap bodyboard from like a supermarket. It was like, because I was 7 years old.
Supermarket?
Yeah, it was like, it was called Tanga at the time.
Tanga?
Yeah, and I remember I kept taking it back to the supermarket because it kept breaking. And I was trying to get refunds and trying to get new boards out of these people.
Oh, I gotta translate that. Entonces, su primer bodyboard fue Tanga. Y decía que era de supermercado que lo compraba y cada vez que lo compraba lo quebraba y tenía que ir y comprar otro y otro y otro. So your first real bodyboard, what was it?
Yeah, my first real bodyboard, I think was Elemento P back in the day.
Which one?
Elemento P.
Elemento P.
Yeah, they don't make them.
Where is that from?
They don't make them anymore. I have no idea. I think it was from the States for sure. But
God, I came back in 2013. I was 14 years apart from Mexico, so I don't know what happened.
Yeah.
Elemento P.
The sign looks like an E, like just an E on the board.
Tiene como un E en el bodyboard. Eso fue su primer bodyboard que no se le quebró. Pero, how long did that last?
Not long either. It was just like, I don't know, when I was younger.
Longer than the supermarket.
Yeah, for sure. No, yeah, probably a few months or something.
Wow. So, okay, you come from bodyboarding, because I started with real bodyboarders, so Morty Boogies.
Yeah.
You know, every time my parents would go to the USA, I'm like, yeah, will you bring me a bodyboard? And they'll bring me like anything, but it's always Morty Boogies.
Yeah.
And I remember my first one. Here we go. Match 7-7. That's my first one I remember.
Yeah.
Yellow one.
Okay.
Match 7-7.
Yeah.
That was in 89. Yeah, it's gotta be 89. But yeah, that lasted me for about a year and a half, 2 years. And then from there, I don't remember, I think it was white bodyboard. I forget, SCS or something like that. But it was Morty Boogie.
Yeah.
Morty Boogie.
Okay.
So, okay, we're talking about your bodyboards, and now let's talk about how you got known.
I don't think it was really I don't know if there was really a moment, but I guess like from when I was young, like I had my brother who filmed me a lot, did like as many videos as we could possibly do and always putting them out on YouTube, and you know, like I was always comparing myself to the guys my age around the world. Luckily, in my day, like we had the internet to watch and try and create a name for ourselves by putting out content and videos. And then I guess like since I started going to compete after the first international travel, that's when I signed with Pride, my sponsor, and they were kind of pushing me to keep bodyboarding and keep getting more content and keep competing. And yeah, then I won my first junior world title.
How old were you since you got Pride?
I was 15, 16.
15,
Yeah.
16.
Yeah.
So you started competing at 10. You started at 7. And 15, 16, you started, they found you. And,
yeah.
And they contract you then?
Yeah.
Okay. So Pride was, and you're still with Pride right now?
Yeah.
So you've been with Pride since...
Yeah, for like 12 years almost.
Wow. Entonces, a los 15 años, 16, pues ahí lo patrocinaron Pride, pero antes de estuvo con su hermano y estaban haciendo videos de YouTube, estuvo compitiendo en los internacionales, nacionales. Did he win any nationals?
Yeah.
Y ganó nacionales y pues ya tiene como 12 años con Pride. And you said one time that we were like eating, you were telling me that your contract is up until 3 years from now.
Yeah, so exactly. I just signed a new contract with them for 3 years, and that's kind of like the normal deal with any board sponsor you sign, by a year or by 2 years or by 3 years or by ever many years.
What's the maximum contract?
No idea. The most I've ever signed is 3 years.
3 years.
Yeah.
So every 3 years you sign.
Yeah.
Okay, so they buy your ticket. They pay for
everyone's contract's different, and it depends on the contract you sign with brands, which can't really be disclosed what we get and what we do. But those contracts are all negotiated by individual athletes, and everyone's on different contracts and different deals.
Okay. So, like when you travel, do they pay for your airlines, or that's you? That's all you?
The thing is, it depends. Like, you handle your own stuff, so it depends. As an athlete,
so they pay you, give you the boards, and you just go out there and train.
And you do what you need to do. Yeah. Most as an athlete, most brands or whatever, like I said, doesn't matter. You have different clauses, that's up to you to negotiate what you want from a contract and what they want from you, and that's kind of how you get to a certain level of what you need to do or what you get. Or
well, the way you're going, you need a raise, right? Okay, just I don't know how it works in the bodyboard business about contracts and stuff.
It's the same as any contract, you negotiate things and you hopefully get to an agreement, and if you don't get to an agreement, then that's the end of the partnership. But it's strictly business when it comes to contracts and sponsorships. Sponsors need to be able to see that, people think that sponsorships is just like a handout, like a brand just needs to give you things and give you money and do things, but in return, you need to make sure that you are able to make the company money. Because without you making the company money, there's no need for them to sponsor you. So your value is determined on what you can do and what you have done and what you're doing for the company. So many people don't understand. It's not just something. You don't just get a sponsor because you look good or you ride well or whatever it is.
It's about the results of the competition.
And return on investment, that's all it's about.
Yeah, that's all that they look for. Well, it sounds pretty good. That's basically any contract it is, right? I mean, they want results.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I mean, I didn't know who you were until 2019. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the 19s, and now I call it the 19s.
Yeah.
So it's not like it's going to be 1919, right?
Yeah.
Shit. Yeah, that's where I got to, got to notice you, and I believe that. Was it Tanner? He was really young. I don't know if he came in 2021 or 2019.
Tanner's been there since he was like 10 years old. He's been competing on the mic swing since he was really young.
So he wasn't.
He would have been like 12 years old and surfing pipeline in the events.
I saw a video of him like 12 years old. Yeah.
Right, so he's been on the competitive scene for many.
So that's why he's on your biggest competition. He's out there just doing what you're doing right now, right? He's practicing. I heard he was here.
Yeah.
For a few days. And,
He trains a lot. He's passionate.
I wish I was here. I missed out, but maybe next time, So okay. So you started at 15, 16 was Pride, and it looks like they're happy with you because you won 2 world championship, and you're going for your 3rd one this year. Looks like.
Yeah, we'll keep.
It's going to be hard, but hey, the way we get to see you here, it's like you train pretty hard. It's your motivation in the morning is like into the surf.
Yeah.
And then after that, I don't know what you do. You just walk around, get to know the swallows, and eat, and probably go out and check out Tecumán. But it's amazing that right now we got the waves that we got right now, because usually it's May. May it starts.
Yeah.
The season starts in May.
Yeah. Wow.
And you've been having some good rates here lately.
Yeah, exactly. I definitely think I've been here since early April. There were waves every single day, pretty much. Maybe one day that was really small, but it's been waves every single day.
I know what day that was. Really small ones.
And May's definitely picked up a bit, and there's been some more swell, but it's been a really good trip for sure. Good.
That kind of surprises me about the swell, because it's kind of like I told you. May is when the swell comes, and Pasquale starts picking up. This is about the worst times of the year that Pasquale is right in the shore and stuff. So, I'm glad that it's coming. It looks like it came in early. I don't know if that means that it's going to go away early, but hopefully not for my tournament.
That means you're in for a really good summer. That's what that means.
Yeah, it's going to be really hot too. The weather, you can feel that now. So what do you think about Pasquale's right now?
Yeah, I've been loving it, man. For me, it's I'm very used to this lifestyle at home where it's just everything is planned around waves. My whole life is planned around waves. If I can surf every day for a couple of hours, then I'm happy. I don't really care what day it is or what's happening.
So you wake up early in the morning?
The best bodyboarder in the world.
There you go. So you wake up early in the morning. What time do you wake up?
Here I've been waking up 5:30 every morning.
5:30?
Yeah.
So you're in there 6:30?
Yeah, checking waves first light. Kind of deciding if it's worth paddling out on first light or giving it a few minutes or what I need to do, but I like to stick to the routine of at least being there if the waves are good in the morning.
Okay. Entonces se levanta como a las 5:30 y estamos platicando un poco también sobre las rutinas. A las 5:30 se levanta, checa las olas, si se mete luego o se espera un poco, todo dependiendo. Había un día que estaba todo flat, no había olas. That day, no waves, didn't fish.
Yeah, went fishing and caught nothing.
Se fue a pescar el día de que no había olas, entonces no agarró nada. Pero sí, entonces entra, you wake up at 5:30, you go in, and you come out around 11, 12 o'clock.
Yeah, pretty much when the wind goes bad.
You put in like about 4 hours.
At least.
Yes. 4 horas mínimo para entrenar diario. Eso es, pues, si quieres ser un campeón, es una educación que tienes que tener, una disciplina. Do you go in there like during the day, like 5?
There's been, I mean, it's just been, the wind comes up in the afternoon and it's not really good, but I've had about 4 or 5 days where it's been glassy all day. That's been great. Like I just come in and have meals and
go back in there.
Yeah, refresh and get back out there. But I know that doesn't happen often here, so I've been really lucky to have those days where it's just clean all day.
Oh, that's sweet. Yeah, I love that too. Entonces tiene como 4 o 5 días desde cuando estuvo aquí que por la tarde ha bugueado porque se queda sin el viento. El viento es lo que pues ya conocemos Pascuales todos, ¿no? De los que no conocen, cuando llega el aire pues se desacomoda. Entonces, what do you do during the day when you're not surfing?
Well, I've been surfing and then midday I kind of just most days have a nap because I'm so tired from surfing all day.
You got any TV?
No, I don't have a TV, but I have my laptop for one or two movies or whatever, and then I have like my little training program that I do just to sustain all the surfing I'm doing, and that's pretty much it. Yeah, just hang out with the boys a little bit. And, yeah.
Okay.
One of the main reasons I came to Pascuales too is because I knew there wasn't anything to do during the afternoon, and that keeps me focused. You know, I have to prepare for the next day of waves. Really.
The last time you came to Pascuales, when was that?
This is my first time I've been to Pascuales.
But you guys did a video of the Mirage.
Yeah, but I wasn't in it.
You were not here?
No.
I thought you were.
No. It was Louis Finning and Jared Houston. Yeah.
Jared Houston. That was.
Yeah.
That was.
Yeah. That's the guy. That's the other.
So I got confused. All right, I got confused with you and Jared.
Yeah. That's the other celebrity.
All right. Bueno, ahora le voy a preguntar lo de Manzanillo. The boys in Manzanillo was wondering before you leave if you want us to pick you up so you could go to the place secret.
Yeah, the boys have been asking.
I don't know, man. It's up to you because I got the car. You just tell me when.
Yeah, for sure.
They're leaving on Friday, so.
Yeah, for sure. It's just that now I'm getting ready to compete. Next week I start competing. So I have like my strict schedule that I'm busy with now, preparing for competing. So yeah, we'll have to see if we can figure something out.
All right. Pues lo va a pensar si va al secret, si no para la otra. I told him that. If not this time, maybe.
Yeah, for sure. I'll be back 100%.
At least you got to know the boys.
Of course.
Yeah,
so. It's really good to hang out with the boys.
Yeah, they're fun. So, okay, this is your first time in Pascuales. And what do you think about the waves?
Incredible. I think it's really like incredible to go to a place where you can surf every day. You know, there's not many places like that in the world where you can go on a surf trip and get waves every day. Like, it doesn't matter if it's big or small, but there's good quality waves you can surf every single day, which is very rare to find.
Really?
Yeah, in most places in the world. So it's a pretty incredible place for me to come.
Do you consider this one of the best places to come and bodyboard?
To come and train, for sure.
For sure.
It's just, you know, there's a lot of people that maybe won't, I don't know, maybe they don't like the big days, they don't like the small days, they don't like sitting here in the afternoon doing nothing. It just depends on the person, you know, but for me, I love it here.
Wow. So you probably someday will buy a house here and hang out? No, I'm just kidding.
Who knows?
Who knows? Maybe in retirement
Who
moments,
knows?
right?
Yeah.
But okay, so you're 27.
Yeah.
Es su primera vez aquí en Pascuales, entonces pues está entrenando para Iquique.
Yeah.
Iquique. Sabe un poco español también, entonces sí me va entendiendo. Y pues lo que estamos hablando sobre también es pues, qué es lo que hace en sus días libres. Pues se da cuenta que después de la sesión, si entra al aire, no buguea, ahí anda, pues come, descansa Pues ahí anda viendo videos también, ve videos, películas, también anda, you said video, your training video, how's that?
What my training routine?
Okay,
Yeah.
So you got, do you see yourself in the video and you, of the day?
No. I mean, my training routine is like where I'm doing physical exercise at home, you know.
Oh, physical?
Yeah.
And mentally, right?
Yeah, my physical workouts and mental workouts that I'm doing at home, just to prepare me to be okay in the water, you know.
Right. No, you definitely gotta have the mentality for that. Y entrena para, pues, físicamente y mentalmente, ¿verdad? Y ya para el siguiente día, ahí vuelve a entrenar en las mañanas y próxima semana ya va a empezar el IBC, ahí en Quique. ¿Y qué día?
It starts on the 2nd of May.
El 2 de mayo. 2 de mayo. Funny how you say that, because the 4th and 5th is a tournament I'm going to take the boys to down in Vallarta. Or Nayarit. San Pancho. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Looks like the waves help you a lot here, and what I've seen so far, holy shit. That's pretty cool. It's fun to watch.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, I'm talking for a lot of people here, because every time I try on the IBC, you know, I practice in my part how to qualify the maneuvers.
Yeah.
And why they give you an 8, why they give you a 7, and that's where my training is.
Yeah.
Being a judge, because I'm certified by ISA.
Yeah.
The ISA. So I talked to the IBC. I guess there's a judge that like to take a course and you know, just learn how to judge.
Yeah.
Really good.
Yeah.
For future events.
Yeah, for sure.
So for the sponsors, future sponsors, hopefully, for the government right here in Colima, le voy a preguntar, okay, para los futuros patrocinadores y para el gobierno, ¿qué piensa para él para hacer un mundial en Pascuales, un tour mundial como el IBC? So what do you think about IBC here in Pascuales?
Yeah, I think it's an incredible idea. You know, the waves are world class. You're going to see some world class action having all the boys here, and definitely a wave they would all love. You know, and I think it gives an opportunity to a lot of kids in Mexico to be recognized worldwide, to compete against their idols, and yeah, just keep them motivated. You know, that's the biggest thing. Like, since we had an event in South Africa, I saw how many people became super motivated to bodyboard and put all the training time in. And I can guarantee you, if you had to have an event in Pascuales, an IBC event here, you're going to have all the kids super motivated to get into the water, knowing that they'll have an opportunity to be recognized worldwide.
So for an IBC here, the waves are great.
Incredible, yeah.
Pues ahí está diciendo que para el evento aquí en Pascuales de IBC, un tour mundial internacional, está espectacular aquí lo que tenemos en Tecomán, en Colima, nuestro estado, en México, nuestro país. Entonces es algo que platicar en futuro, como con los patrocinadores que tenemos aquí, o si no con el gobierno, que tengo como 3 años pidiéndole una ayuda. Entonces, aparte dice que también motiva a la gente aquí en México, motiva aquí a los chavos que tenemos más en el estado de Colima. Y así empezó él, compitiendo contra los mejores, compitiendo con torneos grandes, y así logró de ser 2 veces campeón mundial. What year was your world titles? Was it? I know it was 2022.
Yeah, 2019 and 2022.
I knew it was 2019. Somebody owes me a beer on that. Okay, entonces en 2019 fue su primer campeonato mundial que ganó, y 2022. How did it feel to win your world title in 2019?
Yeah, incredible, man. Like, you know, like, I think it's when you're a kid and you have a certain goal to achieve something so massive within a sport, and you put all your dedication and time into achieving that, the world title is mine forever. You know, it's something that no one's gonna be able to take away from me, no matter how much shit they want to talk or whatever it is. It's like, I know I truly deserve that, and that's what I have. You know, and
You work for it.
I worked for it, and yeah, the feeling of achieving that is second to none. You know, that's why it's kept me so hungry to keep doing that and try and achieve more in the future.
You're 27, so you got all these years.
Yeah.
I mean, you still have a lot of world championships to go to. So.
That's the goal.
Wow. Entonces, sí, cuando su sentimiento de ganar el Mundial 2019 fue una motivación que le dio y le dio más hambre para ganar más. Entonces, pues ya es de una disciplina que agarró y tiene sus horarios, a qué hora va a buguear, a qué hora se va a despertar, pues ahí ya sabe qué hacer por el día, ¿verdad? Pero primeramente es lo que hace, entrena. Y pues es algo que le motiva mucho. Solamente tiene 27 años, entonces pues, tiene 2 y yo digo que va a ganar más. You know, Tristan, I really wish you well. Every time I see you compete, you know, I just want to watch you, Mauri, with Pierre and Tanner. I mean, you guys, every time I see you guys are at war out there, and I'm like, whoa. I wonder what they're going to do next. I mean, you guys are just awesome. And you know, I see your motivation in there, and I see your power because your backflips. This is unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable. You just don't give a shit. You're just going up and just saying, oh, I'm going for it. Boom. You know, you're not so careful like others.
Yeah.
You just going for it. You know what you're doing. And either if you don't make it, but you're confident. You have a lot of confidence about yourself.
Yeah.
It's what you're doing. So it's not about thinking about it. There's no time to think about it in the way.
Yeah.
It's about the reaction of the way.
100%.
So once you see that wall, you're like, okay, I'm going for it. Boom.
Yeah. Also, the thing is, like, confidence doesn't. It's not built from nothing. You know, it's built from the preparation that comes into preparing for those moments. You know, like me doing a backflip in a competition is not just me thinking like, oh, I'm gonna try do a backflip. It's me thinking that I've done the same move 1,000 times in preparation. I should be able to do this once more.
Exactly.
You know, and many people don't understand. It's like it's not. There's not in our sport. You can't have false confidence. There is nothing about it. You know, all the confidence comes from the preparation. There's nothing to hide behind, and it's just you and trying to do what you always do.
Yeah. I know the feeling, but the martial arts part.
Yeah.
You know, it's just no time to think. It's all about the reaction. And when was your first? How old were you? Your first backflip? Where you're like, wow, I did it.
I don't know. Like I really can't remember the first one, but I would have been really young, like maybe 11 years old, 12 years old.
Wow. 11, 12.
Yeah.
A los 11, 12 tuvo su primer backflip, and what about your 360 reverse circles?
I guess like those, you know, you start doing them from young, but it'd be hard to know like when I did like my first legit one, you know, like as many times.
Was it after the backflip?
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure. Yeah.
All right. So let me ask you this question. What maneuver is the hardest one for you?
Air forwards.
Air forwards?
Yeah.
La maniobra más difícil para él es el aéreo forward, 360. Pues, ok. Estoy tratando de preguntarle, what do you think about, how do you feel about this year? About the competition?
Yeah, I feel good, you know, like
You feel ready?
yeah, as ready as ever, you know. I don't think for sure, like if anything, I'm just trying to get better. You know, that's my main goal. Like at some point, people are gonna realize that I've improved, and that's all that I'm trying to work on and trying to improve where I can and just competing. You know, at some point, people are gonna realize that I have been improving and I have been putting in the hard work. And that's kind of where my main focus is at the moment, just trying to get better, 1% better every day if that's possible. But, you know, just striving for small little goals that
It's a lot of work.
trying to improve on. Yeah.
That's a lot of work, a lot of mental state,
Yeah.
a lot of, wow. Well, good luck.
Thank
Good luck for that. Year 2024, we're going to be watching you.
Thanks so much.
Pues básicamente que está diciendo, le dije que pues, suerte para 2024 y que tienen más años. Sí, sí anda muy enfocado para el futuro y pues va a seguir, le va a seguir para entrenar lo más que se pueda, físicamente, mentalmente y en las horas para sus futuros eventos. Entonces, quisiera tener la libreta, pero se me olvidó porque había unas 2 preguntas más de unos compañeros de Manzanillo. Okay, are you coming back next year?
I would love to even get back this year if I could. You know, like
That'll be awesome.
any opportunity that I get, for sure I'll be back. Love this place and love the waves, love the people, and I look forward to coming back for sure. It's pretty sad to leave.
Yeah, well, yeah, I love it here. It's we got a lot of points, and like I said, next time you come around, you know, if you have more time or if you have any time, let me know. You got my number. I'll take you around. You get to know more points we got here.
Yeah, for sure.
And not only Pascuales, but we have some nice place. We got they call it the secret. It's no secret no more for years, but we need to change that name. Anyway, pues quiere venir para este año, si no, pues próximo año. Le encantó el lugar, me encantó Pascuales, uno de sus lugares favoritos ya. Entonces, pues ahí lo esperamos para que vuelva. Y para lo que estamos hablando, ahí lo vamos a traducir en letras. Vamos a intentarlo. Cano, ¿se puede? Sí, ok. Entonces, voy a ir terminando para despedirme y ahí en la próxima, pues cualquier pregunta tienen ahí adentro, ahí pregunten para que puedan pueda contestar las preguntas. Igual quiero darle las gracias a Cano, también tiene mi compañero Cano, ahí tiene, ¿cómo se llama tu?
Pasión deportiva.
Pasión deportiva, perdón. Y ya me lo sabía, pero no me acordaba tanto. Mi mente anda por otras cosas ahorita. Pasó desde ayer miles de cosas. Es que mucha distracción, pero de mientras, I want to say thank you, Tristan, for the interview. It's pretty nice getting to know you too. You know, you're a great guy. It's not every day we see somebody that has accomplished so much and have a great attitude, a great spirit like you do. You know? And there's some world champions that I know, and you know, they just don't carry the nice attitude that they should be. Because a lot of people, you know, they want to get to know them and get an autograph, and they'll just like no, or they'll just run, or they'll put their friends to back you off, and I'm like, that's not cool. Yeah. Anyway, we had a lot of those happen here. So I consider you one of the nicest world champions that I have ever known, and you don't have that much in the world either. So let's keep that good spirit up.
Of course, man. At the end of the day, I'm a fan of the sport too. So
yeah,
I know what it's like to be a fan, and also if there's any better motivation that I can give anyone or any kids around the world, then that makes me really happy. So
that would be nice.
Anything that's any time that they need, as long as I've got it, I'll give it to them.
Yeah, I'll bring some more kids next time you come around. And, if you do have time to go check out Secret, let me know
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you leave, and I could pick you up and you could ride with them.
Yeah.
And it looks like it's kicking.
Yeah.
Waves are kicking, so I'll send you a picture later.
Sure.
Yeah, you can check it out. So, well, I would love to interview too with your partners who are here. You know, like Tanner and those guys.
Yeah. They'll be back.
Oh, I hope so. That'll be awesome. So, yeah, well, I'm glad that you're here. So, just to close it, you want to say something to anything in Spanish for
Definitely not in Spanish.
Yes, no? Okay, well, you can do it in English.
But yeah, man, I just like met a bunch of cool kids around here that have a lot of passion and a lot of desire to compete and to be in the sport. And to them, I just say, man, go for it. Like, you need to prepare 100% for that little opportunity you're gonna get growing up in Mexico. You never know when it's gonna come, and you need to keep knocking at the door and be motivated and know that you're 100% ready for when it does come. And when it does, make the most of it and keep your head high, knowing that you're prepared and done everything you can to make that moment happen.
Okay.
Good luck to all of you.
I'll translate that in the letters. But, no, that's nice. Good words from a champ. And, wow. Favorite food? Ever since you've been here?
In Mexico, tacos for sure.
Tacos.
Yeah.
All right. What kind of taco? The asada?
Asada.
Oh, man. Have you tried the gut, the tripa?
No.
Oh, it's good. All right. Well, we'll close it out.
Yeah.
Bueno, pues es todo. Para la otra, a ver a quién voy a entrevistar, pero de mientras voy a despedir de Tristan. Thank you, Tristan.
No worries.
Y pues a ver para el futuro, a ver si puedo entrevistar a los compañeros de él, a los que conocen uno de ustedes y de los que no conocen. Cuando vuelvan a regresar Tanner y Jared Houston, is he still competing?
He does one or two events, but he's not.
Not anymore?
But he lives in Puerto Rico, so he might be here.
Really?
To come and visit sometime.
He should, yeah, let me know. Or tell him, or pass him my numbers. Hey, get a hold of Gene. He's pretty cool. Does he have a good attitude too?
Yeah, they're all cool.
Awesome.
Most bodybuilders have a good attitude.
Okay. Well, I'm looking forward to, interviewing him now that I got this broadcast going on. So thank you very much.
No worries.
And you're like the first bodyboard pro in my program. So I'll send it to you through WhatsApp and is CPNN,
Okay.
Blue Pelanera Network.
Okay.
Bueno, pues aquí acabamos. Buen día.